Hi. So, a lot of my life has been spent in this world of, I don't know, what kind of music do you like to make? I don't know. What kind of style do you gravitate towards? I don't know. What kind of colors do you like? I don't know. All of them. What I've realized recently is that I do think in some way, I always did know. I feel like more or less I've always known what kind of activities I've liked or what kind of aesthetic I've been drawn towards, or even, how I could basically describe myself as a human. But I think I was just scared to own up to it. I realized I was scared to say confidently, this is what I like, because of how quickly after saying that, my brain would be like, well, duh, everybody likes that. What makes you special? And that's what we're here to talk about today. Is what makes you special. Not in an angry way. Like, I feel like we do talk about this. What makes you special? But in like a curious kind of way. What makes you special? This kind of negative self-talk of what makes you special? What makes you special? I feel like can really hold us back from truly expressing ourselves and just taking the steps towards doing the things that we want to do. Because if every time you think, oh, I kind of want to do that. Well, everybody wants to do that. Of course. What makes you special? You're going to just not do that thing. And today I'm just going to share how I kind of have managed to push aside that naysayer. Not completely. They're always there. But push them aside enough to start exploring things that I like to do. So this all started for me a couple of years ago when I embarked on my home office makeover journey, which, side note, I could make a whole series of things that I learned about myself from that experience, but today we're just going to start with this. I realized when sitting down and scrolling through all my ideas on Pinterest that anytime I scrolled past something that I was like, I kind of like that, my brain was so quickly just like, well, of course, everybody likes that. And this way of thinking really just took me down a path of like, well, you're just doing this because everyone's doing it. What do you want to do? What do you like to do? And what I realized once I took a step back and said, hey, brain, shut up for a sec, is that I just really liked those things. These things caught my eye for a reason. Because I like them, and that's it. We don't need to go any deeper than that, brain. Thank you, but I just like that thing. And when I took some time to reflect on this and why I continue to feel this way, I realized that, in this little bubble I'm in, it does seem that everybody likes this thing, or that there's nothing special about me pursuing it. Because I realized when you like a certain thing, you tend to just kind of surround yourself in that thing. Like if you're a big sports guy, likely a lot of the things that you do and interact with are going to be sports related. Or if you're a dancer, you probably have a lot of dancer friends, probably watch a lot of dancer videos, and your world just kind of becomes dancing. And when we so naturally just kind of create this world for ourselves, all of a sudden we feel like this is all the world is doing, and that this is just how it is for everybody. What makes you special? Do you see where I'm going with this? But when I took a step back, I realized, wait a minute. Not everybody likes this thing. Not everybody does this thing. Not everybody is really into the color terracotta right now. Not everyone is weirdly fascinated by DIY projects. Not everyone is into a mix of vintage and modern home decor. And that's not to say that nobody likes this stuff. I'm sure a lot of people do. But that's okay. You can like it too. It's okay. And you know what else that I learned? Is that you can copy people. And that's kind of a scary thing to say. I want to be clear that I'm not saying or encouraging that you should take other people's work and try to sell it as your own. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not promoting plagiarism here. But what I am saying is, if you see someone that decorates their home in a way that you like, or paints a picture in a style that you're intrigued by, or wears clothes that you think would be cool to also wear, then do it. Do it. You don't have to completely reinvent the wheel, okay? Which I realize now is what I was trying to do. I would look at something, be like, I like that, but how can I make it my own? I can't just do what they're doing. I got to do it in my own special way. So people know that I did that and I did it all on my own. But the truth is you just got to do it. You just got to start trying it and you figure out the rest along the way. Maybe you figure out you don't like it. What about that? But like I said, this feeling can be about something as simple as, what color do I want to paint the walls of my house? To something bigger like, what career path do I want to take? Because I think it all relates. I myself have felt this in the past with music. I remember for the longest time not being able to pinpoint what kind of style of music I like to make. You know, of course, on my own time, I like to dabble in electronic styles or more punk rock styles or whatever. I like to, experiment. But if I sat down to really think about what kind of music am I more drawn towards making, creating, and sharing, like what am I actually just doing? It's making singer-songwriter acoustic style music. That's just what I was naturally doing. But I feel like I could never admit that to myself because anytime I did think about it, I'm like, well, of course, everybody likes to pick up the guitar and strum a few chords and sing a song. Everybody's doing that. So I was so hell-bent on finding something that really set me apart. What sets me apart? What do I actually like? I'm just doing this because everyone likes to do it. What do I actually like to do? No, you like to do this. You obviously like to do this. Take a step back. Look at what you're naturally doing. That's probably what you like to do. And you know what? To be fair, a lot of people, they do like to play the guitar and sing songs. But there's no problem with that. I don't need to be the first to do this. And I'm not the first to do this. Just because other people are doing this thing doesn't mean that you shouldn't also try it if you want to. And again, because I, really enjoyed the singer-songwriter vibe, I created this world for myself where, I had singer-songwriter friends. I listened to a lot of singer-songwriter music. I watched a lot of singer-songwriter content, and all of a sudden I'm like, everybody's doing this. I've trapped myself in this world where it feels like literally everyone else does this. Why should I even try? But if you take a step back, and you look around for a second, you'll see, oh, not everybody's doing this thing. So stop using that as an excuse and get out of your own way and just try it. Just try it. So next time you scroll past a thing and think, I think I like that. I think I like it. You probably do. Own it. Next time you're thinking, I've always kind of wanted to do this thing, but why should I try to do? Just try to do it. Just try to do it. It's so easy to just analyze yourself and be like, I'm only doing this because of that, and I shouldn't really be doing that. But it's just like, stop thinking about it so much. Just look at, I'm naturally doing this thing. I'm naturally drawn towards this thing, and go. Take yourself there. Get drawn towards it. Get sucked deep inside of it. Okay, have I gotten my point across? You're special, and that's okay. I think there's a lot of negative conversation around this idea of feeling special or being unique in any way. Like, oh, what makes them special? Oh, they think they're special? Oh, you think you're so special. But I'm just like, yeah, what's the problem with that? You should feel special. You are special. Is this not the most heartwarming video you've ever seen? You're special. That's what I'm trying to get at. Not everyone's doing the thing that you're doing. Get out of your own head and just go have fun out there, okay? All right. That's it for me today. Goodbye.